Okay, we got Haddonfield here. I don't know why the survivors brought us to Haddonfield, but I don't know. Seems like maybe they just like the vibes. I would have definitely wanted to bring us to the new map if possible. Can we get a quick one? Oh, nope. Tree right in the way. I think lethal on this killer is definitely not bad. What are you doing? I'm going to give them a second to figure out their stuff. I don't know what's going on with that. But I actually wanted to go over some like little tips and stuff I picked up along the way of playing a few more games with this killer since that video yesterday, and share them with you guys. So one big one that I learned, we'll show you in a second, is you see the yellow bar building up on the side there, so we can spawn our hallucination. So it's building up, it's building up. If you tap M2 like this, it will not actually spawn. And you can choose where you want it to go. So let's say, for example, I want it to be able to. Hang on. Let's say, for example, I want it to spawn in this loop. It is now right there in this loop. She can't do anything to really avoid, or anything around that loop to avoid me pushing her into it, or at least getting a hit with the M2. Well done there. Should be able to just barely connect. There we go. And I'll go for a pain res. But yeah, see it's building up again. It'll also cancel if you pick up or teleport. So let's say your M2's on cooldown because you could just use it. You can't tap anymore. That's still going to be coming in really handy. So you can actually choose exactly where you want it to be. Let's get one watching this jet a little bit. Why not? And I believe it does face the direction you're looking in when, somebody did the basement thing. It does actually go in the direction you're looking in when it's placed, similar to, like, Dredge's Remnant. Something also definitely you want to keep in mind. There we go, Undead Dragon. Yeah, I mean, now we have those in pretty good spots. Can we... Something going on here? Not playing the building anymore. Pretty good idea. Yeah, one thing, maybe that's why they wanted Haddonfield, because they can't really get exact line of sight and they can just easily play around that stuff. Boom. Okay, this guy's being odd. Boop. Yeah, another thing too is it is definitely worth it to be getting their M2 hits on people rather than M1s in chase for the first hit. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to make sure I got that hit. Because, as you see here, a lot less downtime, and if you actually hit the ball through them, it is hindering them, so they get even less distance in chase, which is really good. Obviously, there's some spots where it's just a little bit tricky. You'll have to be a little patient, but it is definitely worth it over at M1. Definitely. We'll tap this a little bit so we can wait to place our little guy. And yeah, you're not actually losing out on any speed if you kind of like spam tap like that, if you just tap it. You're still moving at your normal speed. And we're going to place that guy right there. There's also a yellow add-on I thought was interesting that allows you to break those and get them back up like 75% faster. Definitely something worth checking out that I'm gonna try to get some value out of eventually in a later video. Because I feel like being able to use those more like Dredge's Remnant in chase also could be pretty cool. Not that that's his main chase power at all. It's definitely this ranged ability here, this little noob tube, getting that double hit there. I'm going to try and hide a little bit so we can not get revealed immediately. Where did this other fella go? Oh, there you are. Maybe we'll be able to get a long-range little hit here. Oh, right through her, but not quite. I do want to go for some more M2s here so I can just get more used to his power. I think that's important, too, if you guys are going to be trying him, to be able to just get used to the range and how far it can go and stuff like that. It'll just help you a lot in the long run to really try and push using the power. There you go, Nia. Oh, she's dead. Yeah, this is, I think, going to be a really good map for them as far as playing against unknown. Just because there's... I mean, if you look around, it's super open, so they have like a million options at all times. Get a bounce. There we go. And on top of just no E, huh? On top of just a million options. Wow, does that seem right to you guys? On top of a million options, there's really can be some wonky hitboxes on like trees and stuff like that. Kind of mess with the bounces. So I wonder, that's got to be why they wanted to go here. Kobe! Bingo. Kind of zoned herself there as well. And can we get a bounce off this? There we go. Nice little injure. I'm trying to hide a little bit so she can't be revealing me as easily. Oh, like there I don't know what that even hit at all. You know? There we go. TP up there maybe. I think that worked out. Get all there. Full W. Boom! What? Oh, she lost the hallucination. Fair enough. Slowed. Again, the hindered really doesn't do much outside of like saving you time and chase to make it worth the injure with. Boom. The M2. Yeah, honestly, out of all the maps we've played, now don't get me wrong, Garden didn't feel the greatest with a lot of the hitboxes on bushes and stuff. But I think this one's felt like they just have a lot more counterplay to the power. You can still play around it. I'm just talking specifically when I'm trying to go for M2 only. They have like just a lot of options. Hey, buddy. Well, so the weird thing here is I did put on a Mori, so we could Mori them, but we did not really get to that point, so I'm going to run it back, and there's a little bit more stuff I wanted to go over here. I kind of started getting off track in the middle of this game, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, Temple this time. Let's get it. I'm probably going to cut to when we first see a survivor here. Get that. One other thing I wanted to mention is how good this guy can be if you're noticing people are running back to hooks and stuff like that. Being able to hit 2 people with your bombs at once is awesome pressure. I think they're right here. Yep, there we go. Okay. Weird that they would play on the PTB and not be trying to play on the PTB, don't you think? Very weird in my opinion. Tap this a little bit. Maybe get that bomb going. Nice. We'll be able to have our little guys set up around here at Shack. I want it right outside the window, kind of. There we go. We can already TP. Isn't that nice? Did get rid of our hallucination. I didn't quite get the hit in time, but not a big deal. Something we can play around for sure. Really? Okay, let's try and get our hallucination set up here. Not bad. Get it in the tiles and stuff. Makes it a little bit better for us to play around. Can't quite see where she is. There she goes. Nice little bounce hit there. Sometimes the bounces are a little wonky from what I've noticed, so I would love to give you a surefire way to be connecting with those more, like I could with like a killer like Artist, for example, how to use her birds really well. But unfortunately, they're not super spot on with some of the collision. I'm actually going to leave this hallucination right here, but then also we can get back to that hook if we want to. We'll TP there. Also, I am not positive where the TP timer is at all. Maybe that's something I'll get a bit of a feel for. Maybe it's the pink stuff on the side instead of the yellow. I really have no clue, but I would love to know. I'm going to tap this a little bit. The noise is a little bit weird, and I know I'm like kind of spamming it, but there we go. We'll get that hook as well. Spotting a hallucination where we don't want one. Here's one right here, huh? Can I bounce this off the wall? Okay. Well, that's an interesting thought. Double hit there. Get both of them hallucinating. Hopefully they can't quite break me out of it. They're really trying though, huh? Oh my gosh! This guy's playing nurse! What can you do about that? Holy cow. Well, sorry about that, but that was insane. There you go, buddy. Third pain res and a no way out stack. Very nice. This guy's really strange, isn't she? Just like queuing up PTB to just... I'm pretty sure this person was in our Haddonfield game as well. They're just like queuing up PTB to not really play the game at all. Very strange. Last no way out, but no pain res. I'm guessing that's because they just didn't have the progress on the gens. Get a little hit there. Very nice. Just gonna try and go work main building. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, guys. I wanted to go over a little bit more stuff about exactly, you know, what I was picking up from playing him on the PTB here, so you guys can be a little bit more ready for when he gets released to live. But, yeah, they're being a little bit odd, aren't they? Remember, breaking line of sight is important. When they are glowing pink like that, it means they are breaking you out of that hallucination. Something to definitely keep in mind. There we go, nice little hit there. Again, try to just hide a little bit so they can't fully break you out. Boom! There you go. That's a palette we could have played around, honestly. I wanted to use the power. Alright, let's get this Mori! This Mori's so good, dude. I'm a big fan. Here we go. It's so creepy. I think this guy's whole theme and everything is so cool. I also did play some Survivor against him, and the way he runs and the animations and everything are super creepy too. I really like it. Come on, buddy. I'm a big fan. Yeah, sorry guys, I wish they'd be trying a little bit harder here today, but still, I think we got to cover some good stuff that I wanted to talk about with you guys. So here we go. We'll spawn this on this shit. It is nice to be able to do that. Remember, they can be getting rid of your hallucinations. They can, but it's still good info, and you know, they come back pretty quick after you started ramping them up. So it's not a big deal. I will say, even though they can get rid of them, just wow, that was nice. Just comparing them with like Dredge's mobility, for example, it's so much better. You don't have to rely on locker RNG and like the maps that you're getting. You can, if you're tapping that M2, just completely choose where your teepees are, kind of like a demo, and you don't have to spend the time setting them up at all. They just go on their own, which is really nice. And you know what? Not bad for endgame either, because his cooldown does get shorter the longer the game goes. And being able to obviously place your hallucinations right by the doors, like something like this, not bad. Yeah, they didn't have the best time, I guess. I don't know what they were expecting to play against the PTB, but it looks like it was not this guy. Boom! Good game, fella. I don't know who else they thought they'd be playing against, but oh well. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully, some of the stuff I talked about is stuff that you guys didn't know already and might help you out when you get to playing them. But yeah, either way, I will catch you guys in the next one. Deathslinger video tomorrow, so stay tuned. Peace, guys.